Hello everyone, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly video and a fantastic week for items added to the collection, mainly because I got some mail from Surplus Goodies, and thank you very much, Jimmy. So he did send me a pair of the Georgia barn finds. So this is the second in the Barn Finds series. This is a Surplus Goodies / awcollector.com exclusive truck. He sent me a set of these to preview. They are going to get their own video, so we're not going to open them up. But super stoked. And then I also was able to snag an Ultra Red from him. So very, very fantastic. So this, it might be hard to see it. It's kind of subtle at a distance, but it is actually, it's the dirty version, but it is actually ultra red in color and then way dirty. So that is pretty awesome. So I am super stoked to get these three. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Gave me these two to preview, and then I was able to pick up one of these, and just fantastic. So they're going to get their own video because I'm going to look at the previous Barn Find release along with it. We're going to give them, they're a good, 10-minute, 15-minute video on their own. So we're not going to open those up today. So I apologize about that. I was also able to snag from Jimmy these Ratfink trucks, which are the Las Vegas, I think these are Las Vegas Supercon. Yeah, Diecast Supercon. These are pretty sweet. So we get a lowered one and a lifted one. And again, these are also going to get their own video. We're going to actually look at all of the Ratfink trucks together. There's two other releases that we can group with this one. And then we can take a look at all of them, and then I'll open these up. These are pretty cool. The white truck is limited to 4,992 pieces. And the lifted one is limited to 2,496 pieces. And they both have their own Ultra Red to go after. I do not have the Ultra Reds for these. That is going to be quite the feat to try to achieve both Ultra Reds. Keeping up with these square bodies, man, it is, I'll tell you, it's tough. But pretty awesome. So there we go. So we added some squares to the collection this week. So all mail from Surplus Goodies, and all stuff we're unfortunately not going to look at in the second segment of the video because they're both going to get their own videos, and it's going to be cool. I want to take some cool pictures of them, all that good stuff. So that will be coming this week. What we are going to look at is I got some mail from Diecast. I think I had mentioned this maybe in the last week video. I don't quite recall if I did or not. I did post it to my Instagram though. He sent me 10 Kyosho Ferraris, and these come as model kits. I'll just take one out just to show you real quick. So this first one is the 488 GTB in yellow, and as you can see, it comes as a model kit. It is not together. This is kind of how they skated the Ferrari licensing and was able to do these cars, is to technically have them be partially unassembled so that it is actually like a model kit in 1/64 scale. I think it's the only brand that Kyosho ever had to do that with, but they're pretty clever, and they did it with the Ferraris. So I've got 10 of them from this Ferrari Series 12, Kyosho Series 12, and they are officially licensed and all of that. But we got 10 to look at. These came from Diecast. He sent them to me, and we're going to put them all together. So if it gets real long, I'll speed up parts of the video and stuff like that. But it's kind of cool to kind of experience just assembling these. And I'll show you how easy they are to assemble. And we got 10 of them to do. So we got enough to look at the second segment. And that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at these Kyosho Ferraris, and that's going to pretty much be it. But then again, like I said, look out for the videos I will be doing on these. And I will also be doing a video on the Georgia Barn Find trucks. Again, thank you, Jimmy, for those at Surplus Goodies. And those will be cool. I got an Auto World unboxing coming up as well this week, an M2 unboxing. I don't know if I'm going to do that one this week or not. There's another case of drivers, a latest one that my buddy Diecast ordered, and we might check that out too. I got some other mail coming. There's some stuff. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel. I have a bunch of cool stuff to show you. Let's go ahead and flip her around. Let's put these Ferraris together. Hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. Kyosho's amazing. If you're not familiar with Kyosho vehicles at 1/64 scale, they're super highly detailed. So if you're not familiar, stay tuned and you will become familiar by the end of the episode. So, all right, thank you guys. Let's go ahead and flip her around and build some cars. Alright guys, so let's see how this goes, and hopefully this remains interesting to you. These are the cars we can expect to see. We're not going to see all of them, of course. I've got 10 of them, and you know, of course there's more than 10, as you can see on the back of this, so we'll just kind of have to see what we get. I did peek through them really quickly, so I actually don't remember what's all in here. I actually got this box over a week ago, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So if you're not familiar with Kyosho, again, we're going to talk about that quite a bit. So this is Ferrari Series 12. Now these things came in boxes that were sealed like this, and they came as blind boxes. So typically these would come in a larger outer box. You would know what's in the series, and typically they wouldn't have any duplicates in the larger outer box. And you would grab your car and you wouldn't know which one it is. So the only way to get them would be like buy them all. But yeah, and I don't think they were very expensive though. There is, if you got them in Japan. I don't know what that is. If that's a cost or what. Anyway, if you guys know, if you're familiar with how much these actually would cost on a shelf in Japan, let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, so here we go. We're going to get a body, an interior, some seats we got to pop in, the wheels and tires, and then there's going to be 2 screws for the base. As far as tools that you need to put these together, really nothing. They do come with a small screwdriver right there. So the first one we got the 488 GTB, and we got the yellow flavor. So let's go ahead and so you get these little cards with it. I'm sure that explains some stuff about the car itself, some specs about the car, and then I guess the instructions for putting together the model, which we're not going to need. They're all the same as far as putting them together, so from what I understand. So here you go. Here's how it comes. So this should just pop right out here. And there's the body. Here is the interior piece, and it comes with a little clamshell inner like that, screwdriver, and then of course your little package of goodies. And so you got front, rear tires, and then the seats and the screws to put it together, and then a screw to mount it onto the base. So we're going to go ahead and just do that with this one, and then I might just put all these together and then just show them to you, because you guys are probably not going to want to sit through me doing 10 of these. It's probably going to take a little bit of time here. So let's get the front out here first. Put the tires on. I don't think it matters which way the tires go. The tires are very soft rubber. Alright, seems to look okay. And that's in the front, so we'll just kind of set it up there in the front. And then the rear. And we'll go ahead and put those tires on. Pretty easy, right? Alright, now we have fitted the rear tires. We'll just set that axle kind of down in here for the rear of the car. We got seats. Those just pop right in the bottom here, like that. Do these snap in? Yeah, they just kind of sit in there. So we got seats. I thought they would snap in, but they don't. I know on some of these models they do. Well, maybe they do. You just got to push them back in. Okay, I just had to seat them in there correctly. Oh, maybe not. I know they go from the bottom here. Well, we're just going to put it like that, and then set it gently onto the base, and then it kind of snaps in to that we can take off. Okay, and just place the body on the top. And it's, I guess it's a little tricky. Ooh, you got to put the interior in. Sorry. See, we've already messed something up here. What did I do? Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be easy, right? What I did was, I didn't put, you got to put this actually in first. And then we can put our seats in. I don't like how those seats don't sit in there very well, though. They kind of just rattle around. Maybe once the base is on, they'll sit tight. I guess we're just going to hold it upside down now. We'll put the wheels in like that. And yeah, so now it's clear that you guys are not going to want to sit through me making 10 of these. So we're going to do that off camera after we get this one together. And then you won't, because it's already taken me, what, 5 minutes or so to put this together. The screws are both the same size, so it does not matter. This little screwdriver is not super convenient, so I'll probably use a different screwdriver. But you are able to do it without any tools, without having to provide your own tools. Anyway. Screw is not... There you go. Alright, and there is our model. What do we think? And then they do give you a screw, like I said. There's a bigger screw in here. And this is to mount it to the base, which is pretty cool. So you can actually just mount it to the base. It's got a screw hole right there. What do you think about this Ferrari GTB? Pretty cool, huh? I think so. Super nice. All right, so you got lens details for the taillights. You got inserted details for the headlights. It is a plastic base, as you saw. Basic black interior, not much detail inside of there. There's molded detail, but, you know, it's not like painted or anything like that. Little flaw in the metal right here on the side right there. Or is that the... Oh, no. I guess that's probably a keyhole or something. I don't know. It looks good in yellow. Usually not a huge fan of too many yellow cars, but this one looks all right. So let's go ahead and put it on the base just to see that action real quick. So it's just a screw through the bottom here. And same screwdriver should fit. Okay. Oop. Don't want to put it on too tight. I do want it on there though, good. And there she is, where she sits on the base. You can actually put it right back in the packaging if you want to. Save all that good stuff. This actually, you can save on this too. You can actually put this screwed in just like that. So you save this little piece in case you ever want to repackage it apart, which I don't know why you'd ever want to do that, but you can save it if you want to. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put together the rest of these models, and then we're going to take a look at them, because, yeah, you're definitely not going to want to watch me do that again. All right, so here we go. All right, so I got them all together. I didn't break anything. It took way longer than I expected it to, so that's all right. But we do have them all together now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the rest of these. So we looked at the one already, and here's the first other one we're going to look at, the Xx, and this thing is fantastic. I did get some fingerprints on these. I tried to put them together as fast as I possibly could here. I got limited time to film today. And look at this car. Some of these I screwed back onto the base right away. I'm actually going to keep them screwed onto the base for a little bit because before I decide, you know, where I want to display them. I have a 144 count Carney display that is full of Kyosho, and it is literally full. So it gives you an idea how many I have. But yeah, so these don't have a home yet. We're going to have to figure that out, which I will do. But yeah, this thing is a beautiful model. So this FXXK also came in, where did I put the card for it? It also came in a red and a yellow it was available in, and honestly I think the black looks the best of the three. Normally you want a red Ferrari more than anything, but man, this black one looks absolutely killer. It's just a wild design for a car. Fantastic. You got to be careful when you're putting these together too. These side mirrors are very fragile, all that stuff. It's a very detailed die cast, so you'd expect it to be a little bit fragile, and it is. So the next is the 458 Speciale A. This one I don't think I have screwed down. No, I don't. As you can see, they do roll as well, if that's important to you. This is a beautiful model in white. So I actually got this one. We got two flavors of this one. Here is the other in red. And man, the red one does look fantastic. Very, very cool. Probably going to have to quality check my work after the video just to make sure I did get everything correctly put together and tight. This one looks like it's got a little bit of a loose lens back here. But anyway, very, very cool. Very, very cool. The other color that this one would have been available in, I think, is black. And I'm checking right now. No, it looks like this one only came in two colors, is what it appears. These two. Interesting. I don't remember when I looked at the box if it came in anything else, but I guess not. So maybe in real life this car is or was only available in either a red or a white variety. And very, very cool. So I'm kind of just setting these aside here right now. Speciale, Speciale. So yeah, very awesome. Next is a classic, the Ferrari. Again, a very iconic Ferrari. This one I did not screw down. This one doesn't roll very well, but since it's screwed together and stuff, I probably tightened that back one a little too much. And that's probably why it doesn't roll. So you can adjust them and probably get it to roll. But look at the beauty in these cars. They're just so detailed. They're so detailed. They're so fantastic. So this one, of course, you see it in white here. And where did I put the card for this one? It was also available, of course, in red, and then black would be the other one, all with blacked out rims. Very, very cool piece right here. Man, these things are awesome. These are just fantastic. It's brand new Kyosho right out of the box. Really, really cool. The next one is the 458 Italia Gt2. This one is screwed down to the base, but I do have another color here coming up. Very, very cool. The lenses in the front are like an amber. This one does have a little bit of an issue right here. The spoiler's coming out. Little drop of glue, and this thing will be fixed permanently. So I will have to do that. Again, I'm quality checking here. I don't think I got that axle in quite right. I think, well, oh yeah, it is. But yeah, very, very cool. You get side mirrors with this one. A little bit of glue that you can see in the side mirror in this one. So this one's got a couple of little minor issues. And then it's also available in yellow. So here, oh, this one I screwed down as well. And of course I didn't get that tire on very good. Like I said, I rushed through this, so just out of necessity. Very, very cool. So we got it in white, in yellow, and what was the third color? Well, obviously, red would have been the third one. And honestly, red probably would look the best. Out of the two, between the yellow and the white, though, definitely the white one. In my opinion, you guys let me know what you guys think. Let's put those away. And then next is the Ferrari California Tea. This one I also screwed down to the base. Got some fingerprintage on there. I have to wipe that clean before I put these cars away. Oop, there you go. Now it's on the base. Again, very nicely detailed. Absolutely fantastic. It looks really good. It's all blacked out. The other colors, can you guys guess what they would be? It's pretty easy. Well, it looks like it was available, from what I'm saying, it's a black and red, and then this looks like a metallic red. Those are definitely two different color reds there. I don't think that's just packaging. Black actually probably the most favorable color, I think, for this one. Just looks mean. Looks very mean. All right, let's see here. So we already looked at the 488 GTB. There's just a quick peek at that again. And then I can put that one away. And the next one is the 458 Speciale. And this one looks gorgeous in this black with the blue and white striping. I screwed this one down to the base as well. Look at that sucker though. Wow. Definitely digging that. As far as Ferraris go, typically I gravitate towards more of a classic Ferrari. You know, some are early 90s all the way back. And then, but so these are all basically newer Ferraris, and they're all fantastic. I didn't think I was going to like these models as much as I do, and man, they are just beautiful. So I actually love this one in black with the blue striping. Again, I got some fingerprintage on there. We're going to have to wipe clean before I put them away. Yeah, I could have worn gloves. I probably should have, but oh well. So you could have got this one in white with the blue stripe, which actually would probably look fantastic as well. And the red one with the blue stripe would also look really good. And it would complement the other ones that I have in the Spider versions of them or whatever. Or Roadster versions. Very, very, very cool. But I saved what I think is the best, actually, of this group for last. And let me put this one away. And that is, I didn't think I was going to like this one as much because it's a different car. But the 599 Xx Evo. This thing looks just bad. Bad isn't good. So check this thing out. All right, this one I did not screw onto the base. Again, I put it together quick. I do need to fix the front axle. And I didn't put the tires on super fast, but it just looks so awesome. I love how it's a gloss black, and then it's got this like silverish charcoal look to the top and spoiler. And it does have taillights in there. They're like blacked out though, which is really cool and looks pretty good. They're a little bit kind of like off center or whatever, but man, this is just awesome. So yeah, these Kyoshos are just very detailed. They're very fantastic, and if you're patient on eBay, they are fairly affordable. If you can, foot the bill and buy them by the set, it's expensive. It really is. It's hard, I know, to drop cash like that all at one time, but you're definitely going to get more. You're going to get them cheaper per unit. So that's the way I would recommend purchasing them if you can afford it. And a lot of times you're going to have to pay shipping out of Japan and all that stuff too, because there's not really that many U.S. sellers that are going to have this stuff available. So they're kind of tougher to get. And the further we go, they're going to be harder and harder to get, just because, well, for the simple reason that they just are, not made anymore. So that would be why. I think my two favorites are going to be definitely this FXXK is really cool looking in black, and then this 599XX is absolutely fantastic. And I guess if we're going to pick a third favorite, God, that black 458 is really good, but I think I'm going to go with, honestly, this red 458 Speciale A. is a very cool looking piece. All right, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. It's a little bit different episode today. So stay tuned to the channel for the rest of the week because we got tons of good content on the way. So check it out. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for another week of fun. All right, have a good one.